I believe we're live. Hey guys, Tammy Trier, TrierWilderness.com. Like I said, welcome to our chaos. That's the title of this video. This is kitchen remodel day 3. The mountain man is making a lot of progress, as he always does. He's very fast and very precise, so excited about that. As you can see, I think, our house is rather heaped. The kitchen is now a little bit of everywhere, and I thought I'd take you through the process here and show you what we've got going on right now. It's saying bad connection. Hopefully we're still recording. There's the handyman himself. Man of few words. Gonna go this way. All my jelly cupboards have moved out here. Everything is heaped around. There's the mountain boy doing some schooling. I think you can see him over there. You better say hi. Got the nice warm fire going and dogs everywhere. Dogs are robotically learning how to move backwards. This is now the kitchen. I'm not sure. I got to get in here to see what you can see. Okay. Still have a bad connection there, so I'm not sure how we're doing. If we're recording or not, we'll find out. But you want to show them we put the 12-foot piece of drywall up there. Yeah, a little bit more.
It's going to glare with the light there.
Yeah, but we got the drywall up in place because the cabinets are going to go up against that. And he's got the drywall in here placed so that we can get the pantry in position. And all the electrical has been put into place. He's got wires everywhere. Not quite,
No.
but close. He's got them. It's all wired up.
I got to
So
run the lights for the pantry yet.
Okay.
Run those over and run the wire for the light itself, and then a couple other things. Then I can
Get it.
get the drywall up and get my boxes put in.
Awesome. We're getting there.
I don't know.
That was your mama.
Oh. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, I don't know if she knows we're on here or not. His mama just messaged across the screen. So I don't know if you guys are out there. It keeps saying bad connection, and hopefully this is recording. Not sure. If anybody's out there and can let us know if you can hear us and see us, that'd be great. If not, we can always do this again. But we're getting there. Like I said, it's chaos. There's stuff everywhere, but progress is happening, and that's what this is all about. So, and Maud had said on my other video about liking my previous kitchen. I really did like my previous kitchen as well. I like being able to create my own spaces and do things. I showed you the canvas that I had used to go around the sink and the cupboards, and the old crocheted tablecloth I used to go around the other counter space. The only thing I didn't like was the dirt. We're on a homestead, so you get mice every once in a while, and I couldn't keep them out of things. So even though I had counters or cupboards, if you will, I still had to pull stuff off and wash it all the time before I used it. And you have dog hair and things, and it could just get into places where with cupboards you don't have that. So that's the one thing that I'm really, really looking forward to. And I'm just thankful that we can do this. I'm patient. I was gladly and graciously waiting, but I'm excited at the same time. So,
I think the connection.
did it just drop off? Oh, now it came back. There's somebody out there. Can you tell us if you can hear us okay? Got a thumbs up, so, okay.
Do we want to redo what you did? Because I don't know if it.
I don't know. We'll find out. It's still poor connection again. So we'll go off and watch this video. If it was poor quality, we'll just re-record and put one up there so you can see it. But it's quite a process. We're going to have a pantry in here next to our propane refrigerator, and cupboards along the wall over to the sink and the stove. And then we will have top cabinets as well, which he is building all of these. So I'm really excited. He does such amazing work. Like I said, working, got pick, sound, got sound. Okay, good deal. Thank you. Where are you joining us from? And really looking forward to these videos. I had a really good time videoing yesterday on the live video because I could communicate with you guys. So feel free to ask questions, add your comments, communicate, let us know where you're from. Really enjoy getting to know our audience. And just a little update on our condition out here. We had asked for prayers. We've had 2 really nice sunny days. But this afternoon and yesterday afternoon, it just started dumping buckets. So the water levels had receded, but right now I don't know that they're going to stay receded too awful long.
You're dumping buckets.
The rains were dumping buckets. They were dumping buckets of rain from the sky. You don't get that?
Dumping buckets.
Dumping buckets.
I do that every once in a while when I have a bucket full of water. Just throw it
Well,
out.
right. So the skies were doing that. It's always got to mess with me. That's what keeps it real around here. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Like I had mentioned the other day, we do have the propane refrigerator here, and it's hidden, but we have the propane stove as well. We use propane here off grid because a refrigerator pulls a lot of power. We could use a regular refrigerator, generator a lot more than we'd like to on gray days and stuff like that. So we choose, oh great, they're from Oklahoma. Thank you for sharing that. Hopefully your weather's decent down there. I know you guys are dealing with a lot of fires, Oklahoma and Texas areas, so sending prayers your way. But with the propane refrigerator, like I said, we could use a regular one, but it would pull too much power, causing us to use our generator. We choose to live frugally, and we don't have a whole lot of power appliances. There's very few that we actually use on a regular basis. We have a meat grinder and a vacuum sealer because we harvest all of our meats from the wild in the winter months or in the hunting season. And
I mean, I got all my power tools. And
yeah, you have your
stuff.
power tools, and we have plenty of power.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of power stuff that we use. I mean, obviously lights and everything else.
Yeah.
But
But like your microwave and an electric coffee pot and things like that, we don't have. We use
for coffee, we just use a percolator.
And we have a lot of kettles for heating our water.
I think it makes better coffee.
Agreed. And the cast iron makes so much better food than a microwave will. So, you know, we go that route because we choose to go that route. You wouldn't have to do that. Like I mentioned in my book that I published in January.
Shut that fart.
Okay. There's so many different ways you could approach a homesteading in an off-grid lifestyle. You could live it like we do, which is very traditionally, using a lot of traditional skills and traditional tools, or you could go about it in a very modern way. It just means that you would have to spend a little bit more money using a generator more often. I mean, on a sunny day, we function on sunny days. If it's sunny, we are doing our wash, we're doing welding, you know, we're doing projects that we need the sun to provide energy for.
You don't have to have the sun to do all that stuff. You just need to run the generator.
Right.
It depends what you're doing.
Right. But we choose to go that route so that we don't have to. Couldn't find the chat on iPad, so moved to the desk. Sounds good. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. It's just showing that we have a bad connection, so we weren't sure. It's still saying that, so we weren't sure if we were broadcasting well or not.
Show them.
Hi, Rhonda. I didn't realize it was you. I was reading your comment before and didn't read who it was. Hi. That's Rhonda.
Hey, you. I don't know, you want to show them where the counters are going and
Sure.
stuff?
You can point and I'll operate the camera.
Let's see. I don't know. There'll be countertop that'll run all the way across to here, like right in here, and then there'll be, this will all be pantry that'll run over to the next to our refrigerator. That'll be encased, and then there'll be like a cabinet space above the refrigerator there, up where all her baskets are now.
Yeah.
Above that, it's going to be all space about like that, roughly about 36. Actually,
say, 39?
It'll be 39 3/4 inches in width up top, and then there'll be up here. There'll be cabinets that'll come across about right here. They'll come across, go up, down, obviously, kind of like that. Come over to the edge and meet up with the pantry. The
Am I getting
For the
you in
sink,
there?
yeah,
This is hard because I
somewhat,
can't see.
The sink obviously will be where it's at now.
And note we have a utility sink.
Yeah.
That was actually what we used while we were in the canvas wall tent for 8.5 months while we were building the house. And it actually has worked out really well, being that we didn't have counter space really to be able to put dirty dishes on the left side and clean dishes on the right side, and it was deep, and it's going to be missed actually because it has, you know, you get used to that, and it's been kind of convenient. So
really deep sink, you know, you can have a lot of dishes. I mean, that can be a good thing.
A bad thing, yeah.
Pile the dishes up,
but when we do baking, we do like a lot of baking at one time, and when we do our canning, we do a lot of canning at one time. So it's been just so helpful. It's almost like having an old-time spring kitchen that you're working out of. So I think we're going to greatly miss that when we go to your standard little shallow sink. I'm going to not know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Might have to purchase one of those, the deeper sinks. I don't know. We'll see. And they'll come over to.
You got it.
Here. They'll come over next to the.
Sorry, Skippy.
Next to the stove is where the counters will come to, and then on the other side of the stove over there that you can see, that's gonna be I'm gonna make a basically like a rolling cabinet
butcher
type.
block top.
It'll have a butcher block top that I'm gonna make. All the counters are all gonna be like a butcher block top. That's how I'm gonna make them.
With a really nice dark finish. I'm like so excited.
And the part on the other side there will be, you can pull it out in the middle and cut stuff up or whatever you want to do there.
Kind of make an island if necessary.
So that's kind of how the kitchen's going to lay out. I mean, it's kind of hard to...
I'm pulling back here just so you can see these dogs. These dogs like have nowhere to go, and Copper is so big. They're just like jimmying around everything.
It's kind of hard to see right now how everything's laid out because everything's a mess. But as we go, you'll get to see how it looks and stuff. So
yeah, so we'll try to keep up with it daily or every other day, because some days, like, you know, yesterday was just getting the plywood in, or the drywall in place, and measuring things and getting everything out of the way. The biggest thing was getting everything out of the way.
And
wow,
the last couple of days nothing seemed to go right, so
you have that.
Things just, it seems like I didn't get nothing done, but I guess I got some stuff done.
We know otherwise. You know how you work. You work very fast, and it was just me getting everything out of the way, because like I said before, with the countertops I had, everything was open underneath, so everything's been under there for 8 years. Things have been moved in and out and around and all that, but there was just accumulated dirt and grime, and I washed everything